Hi and welcome to another video. In the last one we looked at how books are a very good way of learning new words. In this one we'll focus more on how you can decide which words you want to learn and which not to, and the methods you can use to learn the words more easily. First of all, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel so you get all the new videos when they come out. Previously, I emphasized the importance of choosing the right level of book for you to read. If you're not an advanced learner of English, don't get an adult book. Perhaps a child's book is more appropriate for you because of the right level of vocabulary. Now, it's also important to know that you don't need to learn every single word. Adult learners have a tendency to want to understand everything. Okay, that's fine, check the dictionary, but you don't have to learn every word. Think to yourself, do you need that word in your daily life, in your language? The answer is probably not. In many cases, there are a lot of words that you read even in your own language which you won't use so often. So perhaps think to yourself, I'll understand it, but I won't actually memorize it. Only memorize the words which you think are useful to you in your level of English. I did suggest that you should try to read 5 or 6 pages of a book every day at least, and to make sure that each double page has no more than 5 new words for you. But what that could mean is that you might have 15 new words every day, and indeed up to 75 new words a week. That's far too many. I think the maximum you can learn is maybe 25 new words in a week, realistically, to memorize. So what you need to do is check to see the ones that you do and do not want to learn. Look in the dictionary and think to yourself, yes, I understand, but I don't need it, I'll move on. And the ones that you do need to learn, write them down, make a list, and then when you finish reading, start making some word cards to help you memorize those. Okay, so you've chosen the words that you wish to learn. How are you actually going to learn them? Well, I recommend you use vocabulary cards, and I think size is important. The ones I have here are about the same size as a regular business card. Not too large, not too small. Too small, they become very, very difficult to use. So what you need to do first of all is to write the new English word on one side of the card. You can see it here. And when you're doing that, think to yourself, what is the pronunciation of the word? You're looking in the dictionary online, and many of them have some audio, so you can actually listen to the word. Listen to it. Is it the same as what you thought? If it's not, put a little mark on the word just to make sure that you do learn the words correctly. On the reverse side of the card, I recommend you put the meaning in English and the meaning in your own language. I think it's very useful to learn the meaning in English because that is going to help you explain things better in the future. Now, when you're learning these words, don't try to learn so many at one time. Just take 3 or 4 cards and try to learn those. Try to memorize. Say the word, say the meaning, say the word, say the meaning. If you have cards on a ring, take the ring off. Put the cards on the table in front of you, and so you can just turn them over like this. Turn, 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 and then you can test yourself at the same time. If it's on a ring, you're more likely to do like one word, oh yes, and then look at the next one, oh yes. That isn't going to challenge you very well. On the table, it's going to challenge your memory very, very quickly. Okay, so you've written the word cards and you've learnt the ones for today. Fantastic, good job. Don't be surprised if, however, the next day you have forgotten some or indeed all of them. That's quite common. Usually it takes 3 or 4 days of learning the words, 5 to 10 minutes every day, before you can know them well. And if you're reading a book, you'll find that you have a lot of new words very quickly. So please do make sure that at least once a week you look at your old words and think to yourself whether you know them or don't. And if you've forgotten them, take the word cards out, add them to the ones you need to learn for today, and learn them again. If you don't do that, if you don't check the old words, you will very quickly forget many words and you will have wasted your time. So, don't try to learn every new word. Choose the ones you think you need. Write word cards, check the dictionary and find the pronunciation. If it's different to what you thought, make a note of it. And most of all, make sure you check your old words at least once a week. That way you will find your English vocabulary expands really quickly. See you next time.